turmeric, Curcuma longa, has transitioned from a traditional culinary and medicinal crop to a globally traded agricultural commodity with multi-sectoral economic relevance. Historically embedded in South Asian agrarian systems, turmeric is now deeply integrated into international value chains spanning food processing, pharmaceuticals, nutraceuticals, cosmetics, and functional beverages. In economic terms, turmeric represents a high-value spice crop, a foreign exchange-generating export commodity, a livelihood source for millions of smallholder farmers, and a raw material for high-margin processed derivatives like curcumin and oleoresins. Its transformation reflects broader global trends: health consciousness, plant-based medicine, clean label products, and the globalization of ethnic cuisines. According to agricultural trade databases and FAO estimates, global turmeric production is estimated at approximately 1.1 to 1.3 million metric tons annually, fresh weight equivalent. India's dominance is not only quantitative but also structural. It possesses integrated supply chains, domestic consumption markets, and processing industries. While production is concentrated in South Asia, turmeric consumption is increasingly global. India is the largest exporter by volume and value. Peru is a leading supplier to organic and U.S. markets. Myanmar is a regional exporter, and Thailand focuses on niche exports. Major import markets include the United States, the European Union, specifically Germany, Netherlands, and the UK, United Arab Emirates, Malaysia, and Japan. India exports to over 150 countries. Export revenues in recent years have ranged between 200 to 300 million US dollars annually, with ambitions to cross $1 billion US dollars by the end of the decade through value-added products. Production costs vary significantly, depending on labor intensity, irrigation systems, fertilizer usage, mechanization level, and land tenure systems. India's competitive advantage lies in lower production costs and large domestic demand, while Peru competes in the premium organic segment, commanding higher per-unit export prices. India's turmeric sector spans raw rhizome trade, powder production, oleoresin extraction, curcumin isolation, high-value pharmaceutical input. In contrast, China integrates turmeric into broader herbal medicine industries. Peru specializes in certified organic raw turmeric and powder for Western markets. The economic value of turmeric increases significantly through processing. For example, raw turmeric per kilogram, low margin. Powdered turmeric, moderate margin. Curcumin extract, high margin. Can be 5 to 10 times more valuable per unit weight. Thus, countries investing in processing capture more economic rent. Turmeric is particularly important in regions where rain-fed agriculture dominates, crop diversification is necessary, smallholder farming systems prevail. In parts of Maharashtra and Telangana, India, turmeric can account for 30 to 60% of annual farm income for cultivating households. The crop has relatively high gross returns per hectare, allows intercropping with other crops, provides storable output. Turmeric generates employment in field preparation, seed rhizome cutting, planting, weeding, harvesting, boiling and curing, drying, milling, packaging, transportation. It is estimated that turmeric cultivation requires 250 to 300 labor days per hectare, making it labor-intensive and socially significant in rural employment systems. Regional case studies. In the state of Maharashtra, turmeric is both a cash crop and a culturally significant agricultural product. Economic characteristics: predominantly smallholder-based, strong mandi market yard system, auction-based price discovery, seasonal price volatility. Challenges: dependence on monsoon rainfall, market price crashes during surplus years, limited cold storage infrastructure. Policy responses have included minimum support price mechanisms, farmer-producer organizations, FPOs, digital agricultural marketplaces. Peru has emerged as a major exporter of organic turmeric to the United States. Economic features: focus on certified organic production, strong linkages to health food supply chains, Higher export price per ton compared to conventional turmeric. Advantages: premium branding, strong traceability systems, access to North American markets. Risks: market dependence on a few large buyers, vulnerability to global demand shifts, higher certification costs. In Bangladesh, turmeric farming supports subsistence and cash income, is integrated into mixed farming systems, relies on family labor. However, farmers face limited access to export channels, infrastructure constraints, price information asymmetries. Turmeric markets are cyclical. When prices rise, farmers increase acreage, overproduction follows, prices collapse. This boom and bust cycle creates income instability. Turmeric is sensitive to excess rainfall, rhizome rot, drought stress, temperature fluctuations. Climate change increases production uncertainty, especially in rain-fed systems. Export markets demand high curcumin content, low pesticide residues, strict microbial standards. Smallholders often lack testing facilities, access to laboratories, knowledge of international compliance standards. Most turmeric is grown by smallholders on plots under 2 hectares. This leads to weak bargaining power, dependence on intermediaries, limited vertical integration. Collective action through cooperatives remains uneven. The turmeric market is projected to grow steadily due to rising global health awareness, expansion of plant-based medicine markets, growth in functional beverages, e.g. turmeric lattes, increased demand for natural colorants. Strategic areas for growth include vertical integration, direct farmer-exporter linkages, blockchain traceability, climate-resilient crop varieties, mechanized post-harvest systems. Turmeric exemplifies how a traditional crop can become a globally significant economic commodity. Its economic importance lies not only in export revenue, but also in rural livelihood generation, labor market stimulation, agro-industrial development, international trade integration. However, sustainable economic growth in the turmeric sector requires investment in infrastructure, improved quality control systems, climate adaptation strategies, market stabilization policies, enhanced farmer organization. As global demand continues to expand, the future of turmeric will depend on how effectively producing countries balance competitiveness, sustainability, and inclusivity in their agricultural systems. Thanks for being here. Until next time, stay awesome. Michael Lexi.